Loki just got better. Hello, One Piece enthusiasts. I'm the One Piece nerd, and today let's talk about One Piece chapter 1131. And this has been bonkers. Well, in my expectations, nothing much really did happen. Just some more build up, more lore drops, just what you'd expect. Typical Oda in a foreign land, and we have no idea what's going on. So before I move on, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Now that you have, let's begin. I want to dive straight in, and it's gonna be a short video because there's not really much to talk about. Robin is now back to her old look, to make sure that Saul sees her the way she was, and it's very cute, to be honest. And I prefer this Robin over the post-time skip Robin design any day of the week. Other than that, of course, Rodo is running after something, and then Sanji and the others are running ahead of Rodo, thinking that Rodo's gonna attack them, and then Hajudin and the others are basically in preparation of celebrating of Straw Hats coming here, and that's pretty much it. And of course, by the end of the chapter, we see Saul fall down, or rather, he went unconscious, or he's probably sick. Now, at the time when Robin needs to meet Saul, and Saul is a very important character to the story as of right now, for something to happen to him, it just tells you the politics of Elbaf is much more than we think. And I'm expecting a lot of different factions. There are already the Elders, and there's already the Loyal Line, and Loki is one of them, and I'm sure there are other different politics, and Saul and Dorian Broggy, unlike the rest of the giants, don't think of humans as inferior, so there's going to be a bunch of different factions in Elbaf, and I'm expecting to see what's really going on. As for Saul, I don't really see anything serious happening. If anything serious does happen, it will kind of be anticlimactic if Saul just ends up going to his deathbed and just for Robin to meet him one last time, and then we're done. I don't really think that's the case, but it's going to be more interesting, and I don't really want it to be what I think it is. Now, moving back to Loki, the most interesting character we have in our hands right now. If you think Loki couldn't get any better, he just did. As expected, Loki offered Luffy a deal. If he breaks Loki free, Loki's going to annihilate any crew Luffy wants, and to be honest, that's not really Luffy's thing. Well, why not? Because, yeah, Luffy doesn't want the easy way out. He always wants to climb the hard way. And, yeah, it's a pretty good deal, to be honest. But for Luffy, I don't really think he's going to take that offer. I really thought it was going to be more easy. Like, what I mean by easier, I mean Luffy sees a man trapped under the chains, and what do you know? I gotta liberate. You've been shackled, and I gotta liberate you. Well, to be completely honest, I don't really think Luffy understands the seriousness of the situation that he's in right now, that he's stuck with literally the most wanted pirate, or the most wanted giant in Elbaf, and it took the entirety of Elbaf to lock him down because of his devil powers. I don't think Luffy comprehends that whatsoever. If you strike Luffy a good deal, which probably Loki will already did by the end of this chapter, Luffy might just. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Luffy doesn't do it, all of this is pointless. What do you expect? You expect Saul or Dorian Broggy to come into the underworld and tell Luffy that no, Loki is a bad guy, and then no, the mistake has to be made. And Luffy will make that mistake in exchange for some valuable information. Now, what is that valuable information? Loki mocks Shanks, and that takes Luffy into Gear 4 and punch Loki on his devil, when he's shackled by sea prison stones. So, yeah. You can't badmouth Shanks in front of Luffy, whether it be a joke or whatever it is. Point is, Loki's got some history with Shanks. Well, what does that tell you? Loki calls him a chicken. And to be completely honest, I kind of get where he's getting at, because Shanks is really not the kind of person who confronts rather someone who plays in the back and, handle things with care, not really going into the front lines. Now, why is Loki so annoyed at Shanks, or call him by the name of a chicken? I like to believe that the idea of shackling him down with sea prism stones and everyone ganging up on him was Shanks' idea. We know Shanks' history with Elbaf. It's basically a foreshadowing of the Phoenix protecting Elbaf or the Giants, something to do with Norse mythology. Point is, Shanks is a very important player when it comes to Elbaf. In fact, I would like to believe he's a very big political influence as well, because of him having Yonko status and his relations with the other giants like Dory, Broggy, and probably even Saul. The point is, I see Shanks playing political roles and influencing moves in Elbaf, which would piss Loki off, and that would make a lot of sense. Shanks, being a human already considered to be an inferior, is now ordering around the giants, or the giants are following him. And when Loki went to destroy this hierarchy of trying to create chaos, becoming the king himself, Shanks probably stopped him. That's probably why Loki's pissed at Shanks. We already know Loki has the devil fruit. It's not like Shanks hid the devil fruit or whatever. That's not Luffy's story. But we know Shanks plays important roles, and the idea of everyone coming up on Loki and, somehow Shanks using an underhanded tactics to put him down, and then Loki now pissed at Shanks would make a lot of sense. And in fact, he has a 2.6 million berry bounty for someone who is inside Elbaf. He is even wanted by the world government, and that tells you something. But that's it for my analysis this far. I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting more videos. One Piece recently, for me, I don't really have much to talk about. Even if I do, my ideas aren't solid. So I don't feel like bombarding with ideas to people that are very half-assed. So let me know what you guys think. Tell me why Loki is so mad at Shanks, and what could Shanks possibly be doing, and his influence on Elbaf. And of course, what do you guys think about Saul? Will Robin and Saul get the reunion that they all want and what we all want, or do we just get an anticlimactic showdown? That's it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and peace.